Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with my garage, and today I'm not really sure what we're going to be doing. Could make a start on the junkyard project there. Yeah, I'm not really sure. But I have been busy scavenging parts. So I've got the what do you call it, mod? The Lad Customs mod. So I can do a couple of custom lads here. I've got some parts building up. I've also got a pile of Nova parts and several other bits here as well. I was collecting parts for the Coronet. Didn't know what I needed, couldn't be bothered to look, so I just grabbed a bunch of parts. And what on earth is this? What is it? Oh, it's a bit for the custom lad. So I do need to go through this lot. I've got some various wheel rims to put in the tyre shop. I think we'll take back with us. Let's try and grab some of these. I believe that's the only thing I need to take back. These will probably be used as props more than anything. Although, I might decide to use some rims like this one. That's a nice one. Is that it for rims? You'd never usually find many rims laying around in the parts. I turned the cars off for the time being as I wasn't using the... What the? What's this? That's a bit for the Nova. Yeah, that will do. That's a Wolf. Anything else lying around up here that I could make use of? What's this for? Spoiler front for the Lad. Oh, that's the one with the cutouts in it. Lad custom grill. Ooh, it's a bit loud. I had some weird audio issues with this PC this morning. Turned it on. Got no audio. At all. Nothing. What I ended up having to do was go into the settings and turn off the audio setting I was using, the audio device I was using, and then turn it back on again. So Nova part. What's this? For Jesse. Light headlight thing for B200. Yep, don't need that. One knackered diesel pump. I don't really need V8 engine parts. At least not a crankshaft. Oh, that's an i6 diesel. Not actually got any i6 diesel blocks. Oh, it's another one of those. Just buried in the sand. Is that another B200 hood? Yep. Fender. Chad. Wolf. Not often I see a loose tyre, but yep, I'll take that. What's this turbo for? V8. Mirrors. Is that a blue? That looks like a blue seat, yeah. I do like that shade of blue, so I may do one of my cars with the blue interior. Ooh, what goodies have we got over here? There's headliner. Windshield. Part for a Nova. We've got some funky exhaust header here. What's this for? For the Nova. I think that is it. Yeah, tailgate for the Jesse. Don't need that, right? Yeah, I can't argue that one. Mainly because you're the only place in town that has junk. I've got some other bits in here I'm gonna have to take back. There's a few bits in here for the engine shop. That's a Nova part, isn't it? Yep. We will eventually build a couple of Lad Customs and a Nova. I've also got a couple of the other mods that the same mod maker has made. I might remember what they are. An Impala. That's for the Coronet, isn't it? Yeah, the Impala. Chad something or other, I can't remember. I think there is a 55 Chevy as well, but that's a kind of work in progress, so I didn't get that one. Anyway, I'm going to get carried away sorting this lot out if I don't get back to the garage, so I'll head back to the garage. Don't know why it took a while to load in. Could it be because I've got these extra buildings here now? Is that a good tyre? Is that the bad one? That's the bad one. I'm going to put this in the back of my truck, actually. Why is there... No idea why there's a jack in the middle of the road. Ah. It may have actually been in my backpack when I closed out of the game last. That's just where it's fallen. Right. Tyre shop. Out of all the buildings, this took me the longest to build. It was a bit of a pain though, because this did reach out to about here. The problem was, because of this terrain, the parts kept changing angle, so I couldn't get them. They want to go at a funny angle here, so I had to take it back a little bit to stop that. Which I don't think was a bad thing, because I think it would have been just far too big. But we've got some tyres and whatnot in here now. A selection of spare rims, including this big wide boy. This starts tanking my FPS too much. Actually, it's not doing too bad. 50 odd FPS in here, that's pretty good for me. I should have at least one of these just for rims, shouldn't I? So let's move these tyres. It's just my tyres. You're a larger tyre, so you can go on the top. I put the larger ones on top. Otherwise I find they're too deep to go under here and they glitch out and just become a pain in the backside. Right, let's just tuck the rims on there then. I do hate when I want to do a video like this, but I just can't think of anything to do. So it just turns into, you know, a complete random video. I suppose something's better than nothing, as I always say. I think these smaller rims might actually be falling through there, but at least that'll stop them rolling around. There's some nice rims here. Nice wide ones, ideal for a drag build, I suppose. This is why I actually only had the parts selected to load in at the junkyard. I was literally just refreshing and looking for parts. Mainly because I wanted wheel rims and I just couldn't be bothered to take them off the cars. Yeah, I thought that might happen. I might actually have to stand the bigger rims up here. One should sit up here as well, shouldn't it? Only just. Look at that. Well, that should do for the moment. And get this lovely brown rim on there. And get our tyre up here as well. And Bob's your auntie. There we go. Don't think I need any building materials over here now, so we'll get rid of these. One thing I do want is that for the minute. I'll show you why. I'm just going to head over to the thingy shop over there. Oh, for two reasons. One of them I've only literally just remembered. I want some performance spark plugs, don't I? For that Neve engine. So I'm going to grab those. Oh, and I still need to put that fuel pump on my B200. I think I'm just going to buy a whole bunch of these. So I'm just going to go and just spam the button. Yeah, I'm not interested in such cars. Thanks, though. Maybe one day I'll go and get a bat. Why is that not on the shelf? That's, oh, it might have been something I bought then. Did I not pick it up? Oh, I dropped it down here. Because I've noticed We Play Endless Gaming has moved this to his workshop. Brilliant. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. This is the palette for that paint mod that allows you to pretty much change the colour of every part and texture in this game. It's not easy to use. Wrong button, what am I doing? It can be a bit tricky to use because not all the parts and textures are actually labelled. I think I'm going to just put that up this corner for now. Although having said that, wouldn't this make more sense over in the paint shop? Knock knock. Yeah, we'll put this here. As square as possible. Good enough. I forgot that was in here. I don't do much painting, do I? Because I've only got 2 cans on the shelf. Right. Fuel pump. Let's get that fuel pump done on my truck. We should put another light switch in here. Oh, we've got some bad parts to collect up in here as well. Put two brand... Oh, there they are. I was going to say, put two brand new ones down here. Oh, while I'm in here, drop them on here. Borrow the wrench from here as well. Okie dokie. Did that just do it? That did what I think it did, didn't it? It just fell through the ground. Oh dear. Never mind. How on earth am I going to get to those bolts? I'm just about to make one out there. Was that it? Yep. I was just a little bit worried that I'd... Yeah, okay, everything is falling through the ground. Apart from that, you know what? I'm going to put that in the back there so it doesn't fall through the ground. Let's go and grab that. I'm glad I bought 2 fuel pumps now. I'm not going to put that in my backpack because I know what's going to happen if I drop it. I'm going to lose it. I wonder if I'd be better off at this angle with doing up the bolts. Go, just grab the fuel line out the back. Okay. Why is everything falling through everything at the minute? Okay. That should be our fuel issue. I'm not going to drop this wrench. I'm going to go and put it back. Turn those off as well. We don't need umpteen lights on, do we? Okay, let's see if this starts a bit better now. No, we've still got an issue apparently. Okay, so I think we should get this over to the garage and... Where did you get your license from? A bloody cereal packet? I'll have a better look at this over... Oh. I did not know you could do that. Can I open the bonnet from in here? Okay. So, I've got a bad fuel pump. Replace that. Yep, the fuel line's still good. So, what else could it be? Oh, is the starter motor on the blink? Is that failing? I don't know because I can't see it. Is that going bad? Can't see. No, that's okay. Flywheel's okay. Ah, there we go. Got bad head gasket that side. No, I've got one bad piston. And we still need coolant. I think my best option is to put these Nova panels. I don't know why I bought some new ones while I've got so many of them over at the thing. Oh yeah, that glitched out on me. That's why I only bought these. I was going to buy everything ready for the next video, but it bugged out on me. Wouldn't let me buy anything past what I've already got here. Don't ask me why I've just done this one by one when I could have used a backpack, so I don't know either. There we go. Right, so I'm going to get this on the lift because I'm going to try and do what needs to be done. It's not going to go under there with the light bar on. It's getting stuck on the door. So they're going to have to come off. Not a bad thing because I can put the other light bar back up there now. Okay, so I've got a wrench missing in this. What did I do with the wrench? Oh, good spark plug. It's a good spark plug. Random good spark plug in here for some reason. Right. Hey, why wouldn't that go in there? It's like we're hitting an invisible wall or something. Let's just... Yeah, I'll go back. Don't tell me the truck's too big to get in here. I think it is, you know. It's just not... Why is that idea out the window then? Well, I've got to put coolant in it anyway, haven't I? So I might as well just pull the engine and go and put it in the engine stand. As soon as I can remember where I put the spanner. Oh, I could just change the clutch on this one and use this. But there's no fun in that, is there? There's no fun in just doing a straight engine swap. So... Thank you. Bloody the hood wouldn't open. Right. Back to loosening. Get rid of that. That. What's hiding under the water? Did I actually get that? No. Or did I get something else? I got something else. On the clutch, probably, so I'm not worried about that. I can fix that when I've got the... Ooh. Got bad oil filter as well. Look at that. I've got a few things that have gone bad on this then. I don't know why, because I was certain that I used all new parts. Okay. Oh, I didn't take the exhausts off. Not that I needed to, but I think this is going to be easier for the engine stand. We've got bad clutch on this as well. Holy moly. Right. Can I actually head back my way in here? See how many bad pistons we've got. Bad crankshaft as well. You know what? I think what the best option in this scenario would be oh, Lad Customs has got their own slot as well. Nice. Right, anyway, do that. Do that. Engine. I'm just going to put new everything in. Fuel pump we've just replaced. I'll do 2 new head gaskets. I will do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 of those. I'll check the timing chain in a moment. I better check the air filter as well, make sure that ain't gone bad. Where's the oil filter gone? Oh, there it is. Let's just collect these up. I still haven't figured out the EFI yet. Okay, let me just get the timing chain. We'll grab one of those while we're here, just to save running back. That's what I'm trying to do anyway, save my legs, so to speak. That's the stupid Bible catalogue tables, never stay where you put them. I've got a wrench over there, haven't I? Ooh. So, I'll march over there with this. But you wish you could jump while carrying an engine like this. Do need the lights on, but we'll just put you in there for the moment. Close the door. We don't want a draft blowing through, do we? Okay, I'm going to pile up the knackered parts that are already here, over here. Knackered parts and the parts that I have very little faith in. And when the truck is running again, I can I think that might be a brand new flywheel down there. Right, ooh. Bad piston. And another bad piston. Okay. Tools. Okay, so the carbonate is okay. All of this has got to come off to do the timing chain, so... It's like a game of Operation. I wonder how many of my followers are actually old enough to remember that game. You had to have the steady hand to remove all the parts. Well, that's good to know that you can actually take that off in one lump. That certainly saves time. Take the new fuel pump off that we just put on there. Cover. The end of the crankshaft looks fine here, but that looked absolutely horrible inside. That's going to be our next target. Get the crankshaft off. Okay, that one's already loose. That's not good. Let's put that over there so I don't kick it somewhere. You see that? crankshaft is not very good. I suppose in theory I could reuse all those pistons, but is there actually any point? I might as well, I've got a new flywheel over here, I might as well just put all new stuff on it. Come here. Whoop. I'm going to do this bit out here because I just find it easier. Instead of trying to work around that. Oh, I didn't get a clutch, did I? Whoops. And I do need a camshaft sprocket as well. I'll put a new one on. Just to save pulling it off of the other one. I need to put a gate in this wall, don't I? So I just run straight across there instead of jump. Okay. What was it I needed? Clutch. That was it. It's not in here, is it? Let's get one of the other V8 cars up. For some reason, not all the V8 parts come up under a B200. That's the crankshaft sprocket rather, not spocket. And it was the clutch, wasn't it? That's what I needed. I believe that's all I needed. Okay, back we go. Not bad pressure plate and clutch. Might have explained why I was struggling a bit when I took the trailer to get the tyre racks from the mod shop. It really did struggle. I can't remember if I actually videoed that or not. Why is it not letting me pick that up? There we go. Is it just me, or have some of these parts become really finicky on where you have to click to pick them up? Take that chain off because that's no good. New one. That's just a press fit, so that goes on like that. I'm going to say we could put the oil pan back on, but we can't. I'm not going to go very far without any pistons in it, are we? 8 brand new pistons. It's half the engine. It's a V4 currently. Ah, that blown head gasket would actually explain why. Am I on the piston short, aren't I? Yeah. I could have swore I counted 8 out. Didn't hide it under that, did I? No. We'll have to go and get another one then. And get that swapped. But yeah, that blown head gasket will explain why the coolant's dropped. piston short somehow. I don't know how I'm a piston short, but I'm a piston short. Piston, there we go. Piston, pissed off. Right. Drop you in there. No, we dropped you through the engine. Should we try that again? No, I've done it a second time. When I said try it again, I didn't mean literally drop it through the engine for a second time. Right. Yeah, in the end, I didn't have actually talk would help when my tongue's not getting in a complete twist. I didn't get to do a video here yesterday because I was running out of time. And by the time I'd got back from my mum's, I've just seen something else that needs replacing. You know what? I'm going to check the spark plugs while I'm here. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to check spark plugs. Might as well give it a full-on service while I'm here. Yeah, I'd actually spent over an hour underneath my stepdad's Mercedes Vito van, trying to change the starter motor. We did succeed, but it was not easy. It really wasn't. So I've got two bad this side. Let's just pop those back in. So I need two more at least. What about this side? I don't know what side's got the bad head gasket on. Yeah, you would have thought changing a head gasket, a starter motor wouldn't be too bad of a job. Two bolts that hold it on. There's two wires. Your high current line for the actual starter motor and one for the solenoid because it grounds out on the gearbox. You've got two different sized bolts for those, so you can't even mix those two wires around. So yeah, you'd think that was quite an easy job, wouldn't you? You undo the two wires, you undo the two bolts that hold the starter motor on, you slide the old one out, you put the new one in, and Bob's your uncle. No, not on a Vito van anyway. That was an absolute... It was the top bolt out of the two. That was just an absolute pain to get to. And then we had to do a bit of wiggling to get the new one in, because obviously you've got to get all the teeth to line up and whatnot. And there was very little in the way of hand room to actually wiggle said starter motor around to get it in. So yeah, it did take a bit of time. We got that. It was just totally dead. It wouldn't do anything, that starter motor. Because it was dead, we actually thought it might have been a relay or something, but we tested those. They were all fine. Which obviously meant it could only be one thing. My stepdad's happy because he's now got a van. He hasn't had a van for a week. Okay. Sparkulator's done. Now, I will use a spare Dizzy I've got in here because they're not really difficult to get to if they go bad. So, is the coil okay? The coil is okay. I'd just rather put all new pistons in, as I had to get in there anyway to change the crankshaft and two of the pistons. Because we don't know how much life is left in those other pistons, do we? So who knows when I'd have to take the engine apart to do the other pistons. So might as well just do the whole lot while I'm in there. I'm going to check the oil again, as I've had the pan off. Took the fuel pump off, didn't I? Probably could have left that on here, actually. Now that I think about it. Where is it? Somewhere around this side at the bottom, isn't it? I think. It is. Put this on, check oil. Okay, where's the dipstick? We are still full and it looks good, so at least the oil didn't go bad in it. Right. I've not forgotten anything, have I? Yes, forgot the head gaskets. Oh, got stuck again, hang on. Right. Let's pull the wires off again then. Got to take the covers off, haven't I? I can't remember which one was actually the bad one. But I'm going to change both anyway. You know, again, we don't know how much life is left in the good one, do we? So I'm just going to do one side at a time. Mainly because if I want to do both sides, I'd have to if I want to do both sides, I'd have to take the intake off, and I can't be bothered. I'm just trying to avoid it. There we go. Okay, so this one has the good gasket. I'm going to go ahead and replace it anywho. Boink. There we go. Perhaps I should have took the headers off so I could see the bolts. I think I've got them all. Yeah. Put our cover back on. That's this side done. I've got enough coolant, haven't I? I haven't got to worry about that. Okay. Actually, while it's tilted up, I can get these out, can't I? Thought my truck had lost a little bit of power. I know why now. That should give me the head. Yep, see, blew the gasket. That really does explain the loss of coolant. Yes, if you find your car in the game is actually drinking coolant, that's the likely reason why. Especially if you can't find a leak anyway, you know, like a loose pipe. If all of that is fine, then the chances are you've got a blown gasket. I mean, I wasn't fresh out of coolant. I will be now because I've had the engine out, so it would have all dropped out of the bottom of the radiator. It's one reason I thought, you know what, just take the engine. I'm glad I did now because of all the other bits that I found that needed replacing. It was a lot easier. Okay. Do believe we are good, so I'm going to take this over. It's dark, so I'm going to go and nap. Drop that there for a minute. I've quite literally built a little street here, haven't I? With all of these buildings and whatnot. Right. Daytime. Let's see what we're doing now. Make sure I got hold of the actual engine block. Nearly forgot where I dropped it. Okay. Oh, no, it was. You know, that engine mount nut is really hard to get to sometimes. Well, not get to, just hard to see it. That's everything this side. Yeah, my radiator's probably just empty now. Yeah, more or less. I needed to top it up anyway, so... And the last one. Before I forget, I'll put my side exits on. I think this is the right side. Is this the right side or the left side? Oh, it was the right side. Oh, and fuel line. Yeah, definitely not going anywhere without a fuel line. Now, why are them wires like that? Are they a little bit misaligned? Oh. I got that without even intending to. Put that up there. Okie dokie, some coolant. Brakes are okay, yeah. Some coolant. One thing I noticed when I was playing around with my stepdad's van, he's got a very spongy brake pedal. It's fine. Once you've pumped it a few times, it's perfectly fine, but it is spongy when you first press it. Which ain't very good to me. I mean, it feels perfectly fine once you've pumped it a few times. Where's me fill? There. As long as I can get most of the coolant in there, that's all that matters. Yeah, because the other thing I had to do yesterday was get the lights working on the trailer because we need that for tomorrow. And I flattened the battery in doing so. I think the battery on the van might be getting a bit weak as well because he is having to Jumpstart that quite a lot. And I'd only had the lights on for about 5 minutes before the battery went dead, so there's either a very nasty parasitic draw somewhere, or the battery's getting weak. I think the battery's weak, personally. Well, the other thing I thought was interesting is the suspension setup on that van is almost identical to the Wolf in this game. There's like some minor visual differences, but other than that, the actual setup, you know, and the way it works is identical. Absolutely identical. So I'll give Viking credit there. You know, he's done his research. Is this a bottomless radiator? Because I swear I only took 2 of these to fill it up. There we go. I said the magic word, didn't I? Right. Now, get rid of our empties. Out of the way. I was there, walked straight past it. Oh, and I noticed during editing of the other video, I was just, you know, watching things back, and then I saw the injector that I didn't see. It was sort of somewhere around here. I said I'd just go and buy another one because I'll never find it. But I was watching the video back in editing and actually found it. I saw it. Oil's good. I was about to get in the wrong side of the truck. I'm British. Oh, that's much better. So much better. Okay. Just thinking of putting a little car park out here. That would take a bit of time if I was going to, you know, make it look like an actual car park with all the painted lines and whatnot. This is all junk. We're getting a bit big, so we'll get rid of all of this in the back of the truck. Let's take the crankshaft as it is. I don't think the spark plugs are really worth it, but you know, it's going to be a lot easier just chucking it in the back of the truck. Oh, I want to find my other light bar as well and just put that up on the roof. Did it fall? I don't know why I jumped. I didn't even press the jump button. Where is that laying? Where's my other... Move tool down there. Where did I put it? All I can remember is it's laying somewhere. I need to sort this wall out as well. I left a bit of a gap down there, didn't I? Oh, it's a shadow from the street light. Ah, here it is. Oh, there's another pry tool there. Can't walk through shells, can we? Right. Still confused over that EFI engine. Either I've done something wrong, using the wrong parts, or there's a glitch. One of those. I forgot that was on there. We'll just flip that over there. Got an injector doing a little dance. I don't know. I feel like I've done something wrong. So I feel like this is a missing part. Is that like an OBD port on that? Is that what that's meant to be? I think what I'm going to have to do is see if I can find a video on YouTube where someone else has done this and figure out where I went wrong, because I've gone wrong somewhere, haven't I? Yeah, I think when I turned the game off, I was actually heading to the tyre shop with this. I don't know about anywhere else in the world, but in the UK it's quite common to have a shop just like this that just does tyres. And sometimes you'll get them where they do tyres and exhausts. And tyres, exhausts and batteries, and sometimes I'll throw the brakes in as well, but they will just specialise in those areas. Close that up. I think someone, either Viking or someone, should make a mod where we can have some like office furniture and whatnot, like an office chair, perhaps a PC to sit on the desk, you know, and a cash register. That would be nice. Or if all someone would actually have to do is just make, you know, like this cash register available to use. So we'll go and plonk that on the other desk. And you've got this PC here and the chair. We could just make that chair available. That would do, wouldn't it? I wonder if I could change the colour of that on the palette. Right, how long have I been recording for? Nearly an hour just to do that. Really? Holy smokes. Right, in that case, I'm going to head over to the junkyard. I'm still in a lazy mood, so I ported over. Oh yeah, I slept, didn't I? So let's reset the junkyard. There we go. Okay, we'll have another run around in here then, see if we can find anything interesting. Wheel rim. It's a blower intake. What's the exhaust for? A lad. It's a lad bumper. I know that one. That's Chad. Lad. Lad. That's another panel. It's not letting me pick up. Ah, right on that bit you got to... So you get the hand there. Ah. Seems to be when certain parts are laid together. Doesn't like it. Wonder why. It's not a big issue. A little bit annoying at times, but not a huge issue. What's this? Something for the coronet. I'd rather have it than not need it than need it and not have it. Light bar, mirror. No, that's not a mirror. What's this? Oh, cylinder head cover for the motorbike engine. The motorbicycle engine. What on earth is that? For the coronet. That's a wolf mirror, isn't it? Yeah. That's the wolf lid. The roof, I should say, not lid. We have a random piece of metal. Paintable timing cover. I've been through that pile, haven't I? I haven't got over here anything. Radio. That's for the chassis. Well, we know what that chassis rail is without looking at it, just from the size of it. No. No. A rocker for something, isn't it? Rocker for the wolf. I think the vinyl roof is a bit glitchy because we can't buy it or pick it up. That's a Jesse door down there. That's a... Is that a lad coupe? That's a Chad door. That's for a wolf. Yeah, it's a door card for a coronet. That's nice. Is that for a lad? Yeah. Okay. That's all we've got here. Right. Up we go. Yeah, that engine is dead. That block's no good. But what I want to do, just for fun, I'm just going to stick a carburetor on here. Possibly a fuel pump from the looks of it. And just see if it's going to start up. And obviously the spark plugs and spark plug wires and whatnot. Just as a little experiment, just to see if it will fire up. But as this one seems to be a bit more complete than this one, this is the one I was going to use as a junkyard project. I've got a feeling we're missing springs this side, looking at this. We're missing a little bit more than just the springs. We're missing a lot of bits. Right. So I might do this in the next video, or I might do a Nova build, figure out if I've got all the bits I need and whatnot, and because it builds onto the Bart, if I remember correctly. See, I want to build a van, a lad van. So I'm assuming if I just get a lad wagon and cut the roof off, I could put that straight on top. Right, I'm not going to do it on camera because it's going to take far too long to load, but I'm going to need to look for some cars, so I'll do that. I'm going to quick save while we're on here. So I'm going to leave the video here, guys. If you like the video, you know what to do. Smack that like button, or if you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. And for more videos like this, as well as other stuff that I play, like horror games and other simulators and whatnot, consider subscribing. It's totally free to subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.